Всем привет! Меня зовут Ксения, я англомама и переводчик, и на данный момент я преподаю английский в Кристофер Art Club. Сегодня мы поговорим с вами о том, как можно объединить творчество и английский в такой интересной теме, как насекомые. So today we are talking about insects. Those are really fantastic creatures. Some may call them creepy crawlies, but let's have a closer look. Okay, insects have 6 legs, they have 3 body parts, and most of them have 2 wings, but not all of them. Some insects are plant eaters, like caterpillars for instance, while others eat small animals and even suck the blood from larger creatures, including humans. Those are mosquitoes, you're right. Okay, let's look at the most beautiful insects that we know. There is a butterfly, fantastic ones, right? They have several wings and all of them have different pattern, and I can tell you a trick. Even when they close the wings, they would look absolutely different. You may not tell which butterfly it is. Okay, most of butterfly they eat pollen. Meanwhile, the caterpillars, well, this is the middle part of the butterfly cycle. Those eat plants. Okay, the beetles, they have very strong and powerful jaws for eating small insects. Yeah, ladybirds, they also eat insects, aphids to tell the truth. So this part is devoted to insects. Leaf insect, perfect camouflage, fantastic one. Dragonfly, housefly, this is horsefly. Then ant, very hard-working animal. Common wasp, be careful because the wasp have sting, and if it stings you, it would hurt a lot. Honeybee, we all love honey and it's super useful. So this is the creature we need to thank for that. Spiders and scorpions should have been mixed with insects. Spiders, if you just try to count, they have 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. While insects have just 6. Centipedes and millipedes look like this, and wood lice. Personally, I'm not fond of wood lice, it's just really creepy crawly. But right now we're gonna make fantastic art. Just follow me. Okay, right now we're gonna make this cute ladybug. We'll need 2 leaves, which can be easily cut from colored paper. I stick one on another one. Now I made an oval brown body. Use some glue, stick it. Then the head. Now wings. In order to make wings, I made 2 red semicircles, and I did like this. Folded it a little bit, so see, the wings are standing, they're not laying. Well, it looks like the ladybug is just going to fly away like this. One more thing, don't forget to draw the black dots, because this is the distinguished point of ladybug comparing to other insects. Okay, now the eyes. It's not so easy, but I think I'll do it. Sorry, it takes a while. Okay, one eye is ready. Now another one. Good. Little smile. And forget about the legs. 6. 1, 2, 3 on one side. 1, 2, 3 on the other side. And little antennas. Some people say, well, some people call them horns, but well, those not horns, those are antennas. So, see, cute ladybug. Looks like it's gonna fly away. If you want to make family of ladybugs, you can do mommy ladybug, daddy ladybug, and a baby. Another art I want to suggest you That's butterfly mask. So first of all, I just printed out the picture of the mask. It will be included in your lesson, so you shouldn't get worried that you need to do the same art by yourself. And now I need to cut out the mask. Yes, if you look closer, you'll see that the mask just duplicates the shape of a butterfly. It's the same, absolutely. So this way, we can play butterflies with the kids. Okay, now the eyes. One eye is done, now another one. I have quite big scissors, but if you use small ones, it would be probably more convenient. Okay, so this is the butterfly body. So put glue over here, stick it like this. Then the most interesting part. You may color it just any colors you feel like, because butterflies have huge variety of colors. It can be yellow, I'm using yellow. It can be red. Have you ever thought why butterflies have such fantastic colors? Those are marvelous creatures, absolutely marvelous. And then I'll take some light blue, just put it over here, and then I think I'll go for sparkles because I have a lot of sparkles left, and I better use them for my decoration. Okay, use some really dark blue for body. Okay. Butterflies usually, if you take a look, they have some sparkly wings, especially when the sunlight is touching their wings. Okay, just 2 eyes, some antennas, and here we go. The mask is ready. Now we're ready to play butterflies. Right now we're gonna listen to the insects in this amazing Sound of the Wild Bugs book, and I'm gonna read you a story about superworm. Look, these are the sounds of real insects. Bumblebees and honeybees, ladybug, beetles, some wasps, even spider. Well, spider usually is silent. He is not making any sound, but he's making his web in order to catch another insect. Let's look further. Wow, those are very loud ones. This is bumblebee trying to suck the pollen from the flower. Butterflies fly over here. Some flies, to tell the truth, they also eat pollen. These are the insects that live near the pond. The swimming beetle, see, their legs are just adjusted so it's easier for them to swim in the water. Dragonflies, another dragonfly. Look, even spider over here. Wow, this is desert. This is absolutely different climate. So we see scorpion. Scorpion is not an insect. Yeah, that's very close, but not. Moth. Some ants trying to hide over here. And of course, different kind of beetles, because in the desert, they just try to accustom to these kind of circumstances. This is jungle, rainforest. Absolutely fantastic butterflies. They're very bright. Some of them are brown, some yellow. Millipedes, see, with variety of tiny legs. We enjoyed listening, and now we're gonna come to next part, superworm. Superworm is super long, superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for superworm. Help! Disaster! Baby toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick, whatever can we do? Look, a superworm lasso. The bees are bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees, no need to mope. It's superworm, the skipping rope. Beetle's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. It's superworm, the fishing line. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, aunt, uncle ant, and Ulrich aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for superworm. The chant is carried on the air to a wizard lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, find that worm and bring him here. The servant crow is black and grim, everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see the hero in his beak. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, wreath and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss, but when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small corks, just button, toffee and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find the treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip hip hooray for superworm. Action quickly! At the double, superworm in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. The garden creatures leave their home carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep and find the lizard fast asleep. Then chew petals of his flower to rob him of his magic flower. The caterpillars fetch some leaves while busily the spider weaves. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapping leaves and stuck with honey. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump, the wizard in the rubbish dump. And now, from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then superworm is back again.